You ever have one of those months where your books are full, your phone's blowing up, the vibe in the studio is amazing, and then you sit down to pay bills and think, wait, where did it all go? You're looking at your bank app or your processor statement, and it's like, okay, I know I worked. I know I raised my prices. Clients are happy. So why does my actual take-home feel like crumbs on the table?
As a client, I feel this secondhand from my techs all the time. They'll laugh with me about being booked out for weeks, then quietly say, yeah, but it never seems to add up. And you can hear that mix of pride and stress in their voice.
Exactly. So if that's you, breathe. Your talent is not the problem. Your clients are not the problem. Most of the time, it's something way less sexy and way sneakier. Invisible overhead. Let's dive in. Today, we're doing what I like to call an invisible overhead checkup. Super quick, super real, and you don't need an accounting degree or a 3-hour spreadsheet marathon to pull this off.
I love this because invisible overhead is exactly what it sounds like from the client side. You never see it, but it shapes everything. How comfy the chair is, how many colors there are, even whether your tech feels calm or stressed during your appointment.
So let's define it first. When I say invisible overhead, I'm talking about all the tiny, ongoing costs that are quietly living in the background of your business. They're not big, dramatic expenses like signing a new lease. It's the little, quiet charges that hit your account over and over. Think apps and subscriptions you forgot you had, the second design tool, the premium version of something you only use once a month, extra streaming services that only play in the background at the salon, that monthly stationery box you swore you'd cancel.
Or that brand new nail line you bought in a full Rambo that your clients tried twice and then went right back to their favorite nude.
Yes, supplies creep is real. You start with basics, and over time it's, oh, this new cuticle oil, this new builder gel, that extra decor, snacks for the waiting area, that cute neon sign for the wall. None of those are bad on their own, but together, month after month, they can quietly eat the profit you thought you had.
Real talk. As a client, I love a pretty space and good snacks, but I never want my tech to be stressed about money just so I can have sparkling water in 3 flavors. There's a balance.
Here's the thing. Invisible overhead is normal. Every business has it. The goal isn't to feel bad. The goal is to see it clearly so you decide what stays, what goes, and what actually supports your clients and your sanity. So let's run a quick 20-minute overhead sweep together. If you're not driving or with a client, grab your phone or a notepad. If you are driving, just listen now and plan when you'll do this later. Step 1. Pick a window of time, like the last 30 days or the last full month. You're going to look at anywhere money leaves your business. That usually means your main bank account and your payment processor. If you use a separate card for business expenses, pull that up too.
This is that moment where you suddenly remember the app you signed up for just to try for 1 free month. And yeah, it's still happily charging you.
You are not alone. So step 2, do a slow scroll. You are not doing math yet. You're just noticing patterns. Any charge that shows up every month or every week goes on your list. Anything that feels like, I forgot about that, goes on your list. You can jot this on paper or in your notes app. Just write the name of the expense and the monthly amount. Examples: booking software, point of sale fees, design tools, playlist or music apps, online storage, extra phone line, Wi-Fi, paper towel delivery, specialty snacks, coffee pods, decor subscriptions, nail supply memberships. If it hits you regularly, it goes on the list.
If you start feeling overwhelmed, remember, this is just a checkup, not a trial. You're not in trouble. You're just getting a clear picture of what it really costs to run your beautiful space.
Exactly. Step 3, if you want to go a level deeper, scan for things that aren't technically subscriptions, but happen over and over. For example, weekly Target runs for salon snacks, that same Amazon order for candles, or a big box of polish every single month when you already have drawers full. Again, we're not judging. We're just saying, all right, let's see everything that's quietly on payroll in your business. Every app, every treat, every tray of crystals, put them on one page.
From a client's point of view, it's impressive when a tech actually knows this stuff. It means they're treating their craft like a real business, not just hoping the numbers work out.
Now, once you've got that list, we're going to sort each expense into 3 super simple buckets. This is where the magic happens because it takes the emotion out and turns it into a decision. Bucket 1, profit builders. These are expenses that clearly help you make more money, keep your schedule full, or protect your time and energy so you can serve clients well. For a nail business, profit builders might be your booking system that prevents no-shows and takes deposits, your main payment processor, good quality gel and tools that last and let you charge premium prices, a reminder text service that keeps your calendar tight, maybe an automation tool that handles recurring messages so you're not up at midnight replying to DMs.
From the chair, I can tell when something is a profit builder. If I can book easily, get reminders, check in quickly, and my nails actually last, I come back. I tip better, I tell my friends. That stuff is worth paying for.
Bucket 2, neutrals. These are expenses that aren't really making or breaking your profit, but they support your basic operations or your overall vibe without going overboard. Think basic Wi-Fi, simple playlist subscription so you're not listening to ads all day, a small monthly decor or supplies refresh that genuinely gets used, a storage app that holds your client photos and content. Those can stay, as long as they're not bloated or duplicated.
Yeah, I don't need a live harpist in the corner, but a nice playlist and a clean, calm space, that felt wonderful. Neutrals can absolutely support the client experience without being over the top.
Bucket 3, silent drains. These are the sneaky ones. They cost you every month, but they don't clearly support your profit, your client experience, or your peace of mind. Sometimes they even get in the way. Examples for nail pros, that second or third scheduling app you tried and never fully moved into, a design tool you barely touch, a premium tier of software when the basic plan would be totally fine for your current size, a product line that just sits on the shelf while clients keep choosing something else.
Or the snacks that always get left behind. If you keep putting out fancy drinks that nobody actually grabs, that's a clue.
Tech meets touch, right? If it doesn't clearly help your client feel cared for or help you run smoother, it's probably a silent drain. Not evil, just not earning its spot. So now you've got 3 columns on your one-page snapshot: profit builders, neutrals, silent drains. You might be realizing, wow, this one little app is costing me the same as 3 bottles of my favorite top coat. Or that unused product line is basically 1 new pedicure jur every year.
And if you're feeling a little called out by your own list, that's okay. Honestly, most clients would be proud of you for even doing this. It means you're serious about staying in business long term.
Now, we're not going to swing from one extreme to the other. This is where a lot of people go wrong. They see their list and suddenly want to cancel everything, slash every cost, and try to run a luxury experience on 0 budget. Instead, we're going to make gentle cuts and smart swaps. Start with the obvious silent drains. Ask yourself 3 questions for each one. 1, have I used this in the last 60 days in a meaningful way? 2, does this clearly support my clients or my profit? 3, is there a simpler or cheaper version that would work just as well at my current stage?
If the answer is no, no, and no, that's your sign. Cancel, downgrade, or set a reminder to review it before the next billing cycle. You're not breaking up with it forever. You're just saying you're not in the budget right now.
That's fascinating because the fun part is what you can do with the money you free up. You don't have to just let it disappear back into the black hole. Redirect it into things that are true profit builders or true client experience upgrades. Maybe canceling 2 unused apps equals the monthly payment on a better chair so your back doesn't hate you at the end of the day. Maybe pausing that decor subscription means you can keep your favorite cuticle oil always in stock, or upgrade your lighting so your nail art photos look studio level without a filter.
As a client, I noticed that. I might not know you canceled 3 apps, but I definitely feel the difference when the chair is comfy, the lighting is flattering, and my tech is not rushing and stressed. That's the stuff that keeps me loyal.
Also, be careful not to cut things that protect your energy and boundaries. For example, if your booking system automatically handles deposits, policies, and reminders, that is gold. Don't drop the tool that keeps your schedule sane just to save a little. That's a classic overcorrection. The goal is to cut the true silent drains, keep or even upgrade the profit builders, and keep neutrals in check so they don't slowly drift into drain territory.
You can even turn this into a once-a-quarter ritual. Put it on your calendar as your money glow-up checkup. Light a candle, make a coffee, sit with your statements, and just ask, is everything on this list still earning its keep?
Exactly. Once a quarter is enough to stay on top of it without obsessing. In 20 minutes, you can spot duplicates, see what you've outgrown, and make 1 or 2 powerful decisions that bring your actual profit closer to the work you're putting in. So, quick recap of your invisible overhead checkup. 1. Pick your time window and pull up your accounts. 2. List every recurring or frequent expense on one page. No judgment. 3. Sort into profit builders, neutrals, and silent drains. 4. Make gentle cuts and smart swaps, starting with the drains that clearly don't support your clients or your peace of mind. By the end, you'll have that one-page snapshot of where your money's actually going, plus at least one thing you can cancel, downgrade, or renegotiate this week. That's how you nail it every time, not just on the design table, but in your numbers too.
Here's what I think your action step is. Pick one silent drain from your list and deal with it in the next 48 hours. Cancel it, downgrade it, or swap it for something that truly supports your clients. Just one. Prove to yourself you can move the needle.
And if this episode got you thinking differently about your money and your salon systems, subscribe to Forever Soundwaves so you don't miss the next deep dive. We talk beauty, business, and everything beyond the polish line, so you're not guessing your way through this. Tech meets touch, every single day. Let's dive in and make your business shine. Stay curious, stay creative. Until next time, keep your nails and business thriving.